Hello and welcome along to the Festival of Nature. It's really nice to see so many of you in Millennium Square today. Welcome. I'm joined by Savita. She's the festival's director, so she's got the task of pulling all of this together. You'll know her by the high vis and the special earpiece. Savita, talk us through what's happening.
So right now we are in Millennium Square. If you can see this on the big screen, you are in Millennium Square. So I'm going to give you just a little bit of a map. So in here in Millennium Square, we've got the zoo right behind me. We've got the BBC tent. We've got the University of Bristol, Avon Wildlife Trust, UWE, and the all-important information point there in the corner. But make sure you head down a little bit further down to Waterfront Square, where we've got markets, we've got another 10 tents, and then all the way down to the harbour side.
Okay, so it's not just in this bit where the big screen is, although there's lots of good stuff happening. And we're going to tell you about some of that because inside the BBC tent, which is just here, the Natural History Unit, so many of those brilliant TV programmes that you'll have watched on the BBC, all your David Attenboroughs, all your Watches, they're all made by teams who come from Bristol. And you can try some of the tech that they're using.
Yeah, that's right. It's everything in all of the tents is there for you to try. It's all hands-on. So do make sure you text or WhatsApp or Facebook a friend and tell them to come down to the festival because it's free and it's on till 6 p.m.
Let's just mention a little bit of what's going on in the UWE tent, just on the opposite side to the BBC and the zoo one, because in there, I happen to know there are balloons, stickers, lots of things to try. Certainly for little children, there's plenty to go. I think I've seen Lego as well.
Yeah, that's right. And there's also lots of scientists and researchers, some really interesting people to go and talk to. And it looks like there's some space in there right now. So it's a good time to head over to UWE.
Okay, tell us about the things that we can't see then in more detail, some of the other two areas.
So down by the water, one of our most exciting things is we have an urban artist named Ansley Council. You might have seen some of his work on buildings across the city, and he is creating a piece live here today at the festival. Now, I'm not going to tell you what he is drawing. You're going to have to head down to the water and see for yourself, but it's amazing.
So artist in action, head over in that direction behind us away from the screen and you can see it. Okay, Savita, I know you're a busy woman, as I say, festival director, earpiece to go back in.